Good afternoon, everyone. So, today, what I wanted to do was come on and talk to those who have a problem with boosting themselves up, bragging about themselves, giving themselves kudos. Those are the people that I want to talk to today. And the reason that I'm talking to you about this is I was in a meeting today, and the person that was running the meeting would say, Tawana does this, Tawana does that. I know this about Tawana because. And so I was sitting there thinking in the meeting, are the people getting upset because she's saying these things about me and not saying it about them? But what she said to them is, I know this stuff about Tawana because she told me. So if you don't tell somebody something about you, how are they going to know? And so I had to realize that if I don't tell people that by July I'll have my bachelor's degree in communications, or if I don't tell somebody that I am a transformational speaker, if I don't tell somebody that I am a certified transformational speaker because I took the time out to be educated on things that I wanted to do, if I don't tell anybody that, how are they going to know? Right? So I sat there and I said, Tawana, let her say what she's going to say. Because if she doesn't, and if had I not told her that, how would she know that? So I ask you that same question. If you don't tell somebody the things that you do, if you don't tell somebody the things that you know, if you don't share with your audience about the things that you're willing to offer them, how will they know? So I want to challenge you to get out there, to open yourself up, to brag about yourself, to give yourself kudos, to say, this is what I do. These are my accomplishments. I want to brag about this. And it's not being boisterous or anything like that. It's not having a big head. It's not, having a big ego or anything like that. It's just saying what you do. It's just telling people, this is what I have to offer you. This is what I can share with you. So I had to learn that it's okay to toot my own horn. Toot toot. So I had to learn that, right? I had to learn that it was okay to toot my own horn. I'm not being big headed. I'm not, my head is not all up in the clouds because I know that there's a lot of people out there that can do something better than me. And those are the ones I want to be in the room with. I want to be in the room with people that I can learn from. I don't want to just be stagnant, to just sit still and be mediocre. I want to be able to learn more. I want to be able to step into a room and know that when I walk away, I am going to take something with me because I learned something from somebody that was in that room that knew just a little bit more than me, right? So I'm going to challenge you. I want you to go out. I want you to talk to, even if it's just one person, just to tell them one thing about you that they don't know, right? Let them know one thing about you that they don't know. I want to challenge you that. And I know for some of you, it's going to be hard. It was hard for me. It was very hard for me. I took a class with Patrice Cunningham Washington, Purpose to Platform. And that was one of the things that she had us to do was do a brag book. And if you stop to think about it, just go through your pictures, go through some of the things that you've done in the past. I don't care if you were president of student body in high school. I don't care if you were president in middle school. I don't care if you got the award for I jumped this high as a cheer. I don't care. Whatever the award is that you receive, put it in that brag book. Things that you think are small or little, things that you think that no one else is going to appreciate, put it in that book. You never know what you may have done that would encourage someone else. So, like I said, it may be difficult. It may take you a minute to do it. I'm not saying that this is something that you can do right away, but little by little, start building your brag book. And I appreciate Patrice for telling us to do that because I didn't think about that. Okay, I'm getting ready to say this. I was on the chancellor's list, I was on the dean's list in college. I'll be 58 years old next month. No way on God's green earth that I thought when I was going back to college that I would be on the chancellor's list. I didn't even, I knew that I was going to pass these classes, but the chancellor's list, this brain that has been out of high school 40 years this year, I was on the chancellor's list more than once. More than once. I put that in my brag book. I put that in my brag book because those are the things that mean something to that person who thinks, I can't go back to school. I'm too old to go back to school. It's been too long. I've been out of school for too long. I'm not going to be able to compete with the kids that are in those classes. Trust me when I tell you, I have the most interesting conversations with Gen Z or Gen X. They don't understand us boomers, but baby, I am representing the boomers well. I am representing the boomers. And we have some interesting conversations. And, what made me feel good is when I go from one term to the next and I see some of the same students that was in that class. And then they respond in our discussion saying, Tawana, we were so happy to see that your name popped up in my class because we knew we was going to have some good discussions because I let them have it. I represent the boomers well. So what I want you guys to do, represent yourself well. I'm encouraging you. I'm letting you know you can do that. Okay? Because if you don't, who will? If you don't, who will? So today, starting today, create you a brag book. It can be a spiral notebook to start. You can get a journal from the Dollar Tree. That's now a $1.25 tree store. But whatever it is, get you a journal. Start writing in it. Start writing down things that you've accomplished, even the smallest things that you don't think is important. Write those things down, okay? I'm challenging you to do that. I'm challenging you to do that. So until then, have a super terrific, amazing day on purpose because I'll be watching. Because guess what? We support those who believe they could, but struggled with if they should. Chat with you later. Bye. Oh! Call me up if you need to chat. Call me up if you need me to talk to your peoples. Call me up. If you just want to talk or shoot call me up. Chat with you later.